And this is another thing of importance in reference to satellite crimes and illegal satellite electricity tortures and satellite surveillance electricity tortures from microwaves. There's going to be a lot of reviews of cases that are going to be reopened probably in reference to the government trying to drive people crazy, such as, the electricity in the air from a satellite burning in microwaves that they have used on people. Now, there's incidents of these satellite activities of these criminals in government where, people had put their heads in their oven. They tried to make people drink cleaning products by burning their mouths and teeth before. I don't do that, but, I know that's what some of these people tried to do. These people tried to drive people up the wall with their satellite activity and their claims of investigating Americans and torturing Americans. There's going to be a lot of court cases in reference to those cases that are going to be reopened in reference to communists or German Nazi Middle Easterners or any of these people that have been terrorizing America, burning Americans, abusing Americans, damaging their faces and teeth. There's going to be a lot of court cases of the history of things that are going to be reopened up in reference to the crimes of political government attacking Americans. And these people tried to drive people up the wall. They tried to drive people crazy. These people tried to hurt people with cleaning products and, the satellite man burning people's faces and teeth, trying to frustrate people to death. Oh yeah, Mr. CIA head director, FBI head director, man, and NSA head director, man, you're going to be in court. Oh yes, you are. Some of these ex-presidents are probably going to be in court too. Reference to illegal satellite water torture or satellite microwaving of people's mouths and teeth. Oh, yeah. You think you outrank me, government man? Who do you think owns the most land in America? Why don't you show up in court? False advertising can get you thrown in prison too. Especially if you're in government. I mean, people gossip, people talk all kinds of things, but if it's coming from a government man or political scams of these people trying to steal, people talk all kinds of things. People talk all kinds of things. That's why I always say look up the information or look at the documents of my identity and who my parents are and family history. Oh yeah, there's going to be court cases. Reference to, American citizens and English, French, and Italians and Asians and Europeans and hello Mexico and hello Canada and hello friendly countries. There's going to be court cases in reference to satellite controllers that have tried to drive people crazy, in reference to their games of lighting a fire under people's asses or burning people's mouths or any shit like that, man. So we're going to need those satellite records of these government people. And hello, in reference to, people in America and the history of America, there's a lot of importance of which people have a right being in America, which people have a right being in government, which people have a right being in law enforcement, which people have a right in the medical industry. Because, it's illegal for different races to be practicing medicine on other races. That's like industry of death shit, you know what I mean, in reference to conflicting interests, conflicting race and religion. And, there's friendly races that are friendly with different people, but in reference to this situation of Germans trying to practice medicine on Italians and Europeans and Asians, or Germans trying to practice their medicine activity on people's teeth and damaging things. That's why you're all going to get judged based on the x-rays of my teeth. You've prevented them from healing. You've caused damage tonight. You're hitting me right now in the teeth. We're going to see how you act when somebody puts a ghost pepper in your mouth, man. Let's see how maybe that's what they should do to you. You're ghost attacking people with satellites, satellite man. You're burning people's mouths. You're burning people's bones in their mouth and their teeth and their face. This is America, man. Your government agent's going to have to get prosecuted for your crimes. Your people trying to play tricks on people. Your people trying to play satellite microwaves and shit. I mean, there is certain particulars of surveillance, but, you know, if you're burning people, frying people, damaging their faces and teeth, and then you wanted to add your slander by saying you thought somebody had been a junkie or something. You tried to call me a junkie. I need to hear all the location information of all the shit you made up. Time and date. You know, and they said, somebody tried to say, I guess these people was trying to use some dentistry records of some other race, and they were trying to call me that type of race of that person. What's the date on those x-rays of that person you tried to confuse me with in reference to dental records? See, when you broke teeth of mine, it's documented. There's even video on YouTube. When you broke teeth, there's documentation of you burning my teeth and burning my face. And my x-rays are in California. They're even at the Treasury, the Supreme Court, and in other countries before you had damage to my teeth. What division of government are you in? You're still violating my anatomy, man. No means no. So, you know, in reference to American policies and sex crimes of satellite controllers and mutilation crimes of satellite controllers, no means no, man. Now, how many public service announcements have they had in reference to sex crimes, telling satellite controllers or telling perverts and rapists that no means no, motherfuckers? I'm not gay, not going to be gay. Your activities of you stalking me, terrorizing me, abusing me, burning on me, you need to get arrested, psycho man. You are violating my anatomy. You are violating my dentist and the history of dentistry in reference to my dentist. You know, my dentist has been my dentist for over 45 plus years. He was even a dentist of my family even before I was in a coma. And hello, Little Rascals, and hello, TV shows from the 1930s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000 and 2010 and 20. Lots of things of importance, you know, and media and newspapers and history of the media and internet. How you guys doing? Hopefully some Little Rascals are still alive, and, you know, hello, Jerry Mathers and all the other actors from TV shows from the 60s and 50s and 40s and 30s. You know. Lots of things of importance. You know, when I got injured, I was in a coma for a long time. So, you know, it's kind of a long story in reference to the crimes of these dirty government people trying to steal Hollywood by calling everybody crazy and wild child and all kinds of shit. I've never been a wild child. Performing arts is performing arts. Satellite man, you need to go into court for your crimes. For trying to murder Americans and violating laws and policies. Don't forget, government man. No means no. My teeth are my teeth. My face is my teeth. My anatomy is my anatomy, not yours. And it's all copyrighted. So if you've been burning birthmarks or beauty marks off of my body, you're going to have to get arrested for trying to deface identification markings of my anatomy. And you tried to put your scarring and your abuses and your nasty ugliness on my anatomy. You're going to need to go to court, government man. Rule protocol of my identity is in the media. It's a birth record. It's documents of my anatomy. It's documentation of my teeth and face and tongue and inside my mouth and nose and everything. So you're going to need to go to court for your crimes and your satellite crimes, man. You tried to destroy this country. You tried to destroy American lives. You've damaged my teeth. You have no right being in this country, and they could probably block you from buying groceries in America because you have damaged my face and teeth. And I own my mother and father's grocery stores. I own my grandfather's grocery stores too. So your activities, government man, is criminal. And you know your activities are criminal. And you need to go into court for your crimes